Hello, my name is Rocky. I love my school.
Hello. Today, Kinderland management has started off the home-based learning due to pandemic, and I believe they're doing excellently good. Although personally, I feel that in-premise learning, going to school, always gives a great exposure to meet and greet with different people and learn. But however, at this pandemic situation, the school management has done their best so that they can have the child's development happening all across.
They were incredibly patient with Isa, and especially in the beginning when he wasn't used to the idea of online learning, and it was very difficult to get him to sit, so they were incredibly patient and encouraging with him. They catered a lot of the activities to his individual interests as well. Like, for example, he was quite fond of dinosaurs, so when they had to do a counting activity, they would be like, oh, count the dinosaurs. And a painting activity, they'd sent home a picture of a dinosaur to paint, so it helped him want to be a part of the class more when it was something he was interested in. So I really appreciated the fact that they catered to him in that way. I thought that was incredibly thoughtful, and yeah, they're just extremely patient because it's very difficult to manage kids of that age, and especially to do it online when you're not physically there. And yeah, we're always encouraging him to participate to the best of his abilities.
Hi everyone, I'm Shivani. I'm mother to a 4-year-old boy called Srijan. He is a student, K2 student at Kinderland Kuningan. Today I have come to tell you about the home-based learning which the school is offering. First of all, I'm very thankful and grateful to teachers and principal for bringing out different techniques and tricks with which we can educate the children at home. These techniques not only help the children but later on the parents also, so that we can practice it with the children.
Home-based learning has definitely its pros, but at the same time, under these circumstances, there's nothing much we can do but going to school. I mean, this is the next best choice as compared to physical learning. So definitely, this one definitely, it helps with the children's learning, and I hope that we can get back to school as soon as possible.
First, we need to be extra patient to adapt to the home-based learning. We can see that Kashira is happy with joining the school activities, as she rather attentive and excited to join the class every day. Looking at the current situation, I think home-based learning is the best method that we can have right now in the terms of learning.
She is very enthusiastic about her online school, and early in mornings she's wake up and say, I want school.
Happy online school!
It has been a hard year for all of us to adjust and adapt during this time, especially for my child who is very active and he loves the outdoor. It was hard for the first few months, but now he's getting used to it. What do you like to do in school? Dino and what do you like to do with annotate and sometimes he likes to do worksheets as well.
In this digital world, though digital is empowering us, teaching us a lot of things, but we definitely look forward to get back to the physical world of Kinderland Kuningan.
In my opinion, the difference between home-based learning and physical classroom is of course the direct interaction between the children with their friends and teachers.
Isa's biggest struggle was getting him to sit still. So he really enjoyed the interactive elements of e-learning. The more he had to do physically, the more engaged he would be in the class. So he really enjoyed using like the annotation function. If he had to highlight something or circle something on the screen, he liked it because he was participating more.
Obviously, the presence of the teachers directly does matter slightly, especially for kids about this age. But all in all, I think we're blessed that we still can attend class at this moment.
The difference is that with HBL, children are now more technologically savvy. They know how to operate the mouse to mute, unmute, to do annotate, and sometimes even writing and drawing using the mouse, which is very difficult. But now they're getting used to it. It's wonderful. Unfortunately, the downside is it's harder for the child to interact with their peers, which is a shame because it's an important aspect of a child's early development. But thanks to the endless encouragement from the teachers, they start to acknowledge each other more.
Ella, can you find what's the most memorable activity during home-based learning from school right now? What's your favorite activity?
Dancing.
Dancing? And what else? Do you like arts and craft, or do you like English?
Yes, art and craft, I like that.
Oh, you like that too, okay.
Yeah, I like that because making something.
Okay, I see.
Because when the craft is done, I like it when it's already done. I can know what is it.
Okay, I see. We have look.
Our favorite activities during the virtual learning period are the show and tell, and of course the performances. I can see that in many ways, Kinderland developing our children to be confident, not only in front of the parents and teachers, but also in front of many. It is wonderful that amidst home-based learning, Kinderland can still create all those memorable activities.
Most memorable activity during HBL, I would have to say the celebration of Independence Day. We had an online krupuk eating competition, so we had to tie the krupuk in front of the laptop, and we had an online competition. Thank God it wasn't the sack running competition, otherwise it would be really difficult to get it in a Zoom. Other than that, I think we had fun with the science experiment where we get to plant mung bean and we can see the plant growing each day. The kids have to water them, and we record the progress and then have to present it to the class. It was a nice project for the both of us.
Under all these circumstances, kudos to the teachers and everybody who is in school who can help us through this. It's very well organized. You know, we're glad all the materials are prepared ahead of time and then it's given to us. Everything's packed nicely. So, yep, really very appreciative from this teacher.
I can only imagine how challenging it must be for all teachers to prepare and develop both physical and digital learning materials that are highly engaging for all children in home-based learning, and to patiently teach our children during virtual classes, to keep each one of them focused and feel cared for is highly appreciated.
Miss Warda and Miss Elsa were Isa's teachers for pre and 2, and they were incredibly enthusiastic, and they put in maximum effort even when Isa was originally the only student in the class. And they were very well organized, and they sent all the materials for each class home ahead of time. So I had everything prepared for me. Everything was very clearly labeled, like for week 1, week 2. These are for phonics. This is for arts and crafts. All the materials were sent home in advance, which I really appreciated.
The Kinderland online school, because the teacher teach very interactive and intuitive with the children, so they can really understand what the teacher wants.
Yes, we love all the teachers, and we are very happy and impressed with their teaching technique. They are very supportive, and I love when they come with a smiling face and greet everyone every day in this pandemic situation. It's really mean it. Thank you so much, all the teachers. Thank you.
I think the teachers at Kinderland did a wonderful job during these weird times. They are very supportive and understanding about each kid's ability to adjust to HPL. When my kid was still at pre-nursery and could not sit still and pay attention to the teacher in Zoom, the teachers would go the extra mile and do an individual WhatsApp call to ensure that the child understand the concept that they were teaching earlier. The teachers really tried to get to know each of the kids in the classroom and not just focusing on delivering the materials. And I know the teachers work really hard during this time. They have to prepare the materials, they have to pack things like this for every kid in the class, and they had to prepare videos for Kinderfit and art and craft. I think they did a very great job. It's really amazing.
Though it's a challenge at first, I'm very happy to find that Kashira is most focused, attentive, and excited for class every day. I also learned that she keeps improving in many things, not only in an educational part like reading or writing, but also in emotional aspect, such as confidence, speaking up, to know and care for her teachers and friends.
Yes, we can see Rankit's improvement day by day. Now he can speak in 3 different languages, which is very good. And recently in our family function, he sang one Chinese song, which is very proud moment for us. Thank you so much, Kinderland. Thank you.
The more I spent assisting my child in this online classroom, the more I see that he's actually a bright and playful kid. Before adjusting that he's a funny guy, maybe he'll turn into a comedian in one day, but now I see that he's actually pretty smart. So I'm glad that we decided on Kinderland before the pandemic started, because it's obvious that due to the encouragement of the teachers and continuous guidance and the curriculum at Kinderland, it really helped my child's development. Hopefully he will grow into a better human being in the future.